dressed and ready to join the special 5,000 people invited to the Queen Mother's 100th birthday celebrations. We'd been looking forward to this ever since we got the letter saying that Randall's association with the British South Africa Police qualified us to attend.
I don't have the rank of this smiling feather-hatted gentleman, but we discovered later that he was the commanding officer of the Chelsea Pensioners.
Our view of the Horseguards parade ground, with red-robed choristers crossing to the pavilion.
Massed military bands play magical martial music.
The horses were black, and the silver mirror-like. The reason for the assembly, the Queen Mum, accompanied by Prince Charles, arrives in a horse-drawn carriage.
The Queen Mother is honorary colonel-in-chief of quite a few military units, and they had the pleasure of parading their colours in front of her. The kilted soldiers in the centre are members of the Transvaal Scottish, showing that royalty transcends politics. She remained their honorary colonel throughout the problem times. The same went for the British South Africa Police. She was our colonel during active times, and after independence, the honorary commissioner to the Regimental Association. The King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery. Polish, polish, and more polish. Everything gleaming.
100 years in life started in 1900 as a babe in arms. There followed a parade of significant events in her lifetime.
World War I with all its horrors. When World War II broke out, the Queen Mother was in fact Queen of England.
Who could forget Noddy and Big Ears in their little yellow car?
The Wombles of Wimbledon Common are we. Gail and I have been out to Wimbledon Common to try and see Wombles.
One of the many societies that the Queen Mum is patron of.
These members of the Royal National Lifeboat Institute are in the dress and boat that they used in the 1880s.
This part was great fun. These camels kept stopping to kneel and pay homage to the Queen Mum.
In the Rolls Royces in the background, every living Victoria Cross or George Medal holder, and in the foreground, very appropriately, the Chelsea Pensioners, who were given the honour of being the last group to march past Her Majesty.
The grand finale, and all those in the centre have actually paraded past Her Majesty. If you look closely at this photograph, you will see part of what is estimated to be 6 million rose petals that were showered down on the crowd. After the visitors had left, we went across to collect some for our album and to send some to our mums in South Africa. Having stood through the whole performance, the Queen Mum eventually sits down, but only because she's on her final lap of honour.
It's all over. We have been 2 of 100 specially invited guests of The Sun, a British newspaper. We entered a competition in which we had to write in and say why we would like to be present at the Queen Mother's 100th birthday. A red arrow's fly past closes off a wonderful afternoon.